franchise record. This crowd, seriously, has been chanting your name. I know you hear it. What does this win and those fans mean to you?
It's a big-time win tonight. In the division at home, we were obviously banged up, and they were coming in here to try to knock us off, and we were able to hold them off, and these guys helped a ton.
You made some incredible plays in this game, throwing the ball, passing the ball, but I talked about your scramble because I just remember you going up that sideline and taking that extra step, but you do so many great things to help this team, the patience in the pocket, the understanding on that goal line angle route. You have pressure in your face, but you said cool, calm, and collected, delivered the ball. Tell me how much you've adjusted and changed in Detroit because you look like such a different player right now.
Sure, yeah, I've grown a ton. It's just a lot of hard work, just working and trying to get better. And since I've got here, I've played some pretty good ball and feel like I'm playing the best ball in my life right now. And got to keep going. But yeah, tonight was a big win, and I was happy that we were able to get it.
You certainly are playing some great football. I got to ask a quick question for you about the 5 fourth down attempts, converted 4 of them.
Yeah.
What is the mentality in the huddle? Do you guys know that you're going to go for it on 4th down? And is this something you guys discussed during the week, or is this something you're feeling out during the game?
We discussed during the week we were going to be pretty aggressive on that. And Dan let us know that early in the week that, hey, offense, we're kind of putting this thing on your shoulders. We're going to be pretty aggressive. If there's a chance to go for it on 4th, we're going to do it. I think we converted almost all of them. But yeah, it was cool. Early in the week, he knew that this was going to have to be a game where the offense was going to have to step up.
And the most important one being the last one.
Right.
Way to maintain composure despite the trip there.
Graceful.
You know that feeling, not a good feeling.
Not a good feeling at all. Your feet got clipped?
Yeah.
Look at you, though.
The old lineman stepped on me.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, come on. Never the lineman's fault.
No, it's not. I got to get out of there. But I almost flipped it to him, too. I thought about, flipping it to the running back on 4th down there. But what a call by Dan to have us go for it.
Speaking of those great moments, Jared, in this game, obviously, you're in control in the first half. You come out in the second half. All of a sudden, Green Bay has this surge. You have the throw you probably want back. All of a sudden, they get the lead. You get this opportunity. What are those moments that are going through your head? Like, hey, all right, like right now we're about to respond, show who we're about. We get this opportunity to go right back down the field and answer.
Yeah, I think when I had the turnover and then they scored, like you said, it was kind of the momentum went in their way, and it's like, all right, what a great opportunity we have now, to kind of overcome some more adversity. We're already kind of trying to fight in this thing and stay in it, and I put us even further behind. All right, let's take this opportunity and be even better, and we certainly were.
They passed me this note here, and I showed it to you. 6 players with 5 or more catches. That ties an NFL record. It sure seems like you don't discriminate out there. You're throwing to the open guy. Jameson Williams stepped up. Tim Patrick with a couple touchdowns today. But talk to me about the guys that you're spreading the ball around to. Amon-Ra on the big 2nd and 17.
Shoot, we got a lot of good pass catchers. Today kind of seemed like Tim's day, but those guys stepped up all around him. And when your running backs can catch the way they can, and your tight ends, all 3 of them can catch the way they can, I don't discriminate. I'll throw to the open guy, whoever that may be, and today there was a lot of them.
All right, you're not going to highlight this because you're a very humble person, but I'm going to bring it to America's attention because this is what a nice person Jared Goff is. You went and got the football of Tim Patrick's first touchdown because it was his first since 2021, and you gave it to him.
Yeah, he had one in Dallas and it got called down on the 1. But it was a touchdown. I got on the ball, down on the 1. We ran it in. It didn't count. And that was 6 weeks ago. So I knew it was his first one since 2020, and certainly his first one with the Lions. And I wanted to make sure he had that one.
Really special. Cool. Really, really special. You sit up here. You are calm. You are cool. You are collected. You are saying all the right things. Inside, and I know you're going to be humble. How are you feeling that you are now sitting at 12-1? And look, the mission is not over. I understand that. But when you have a game like this against the Packers at home, how do you feel?
Yeah, we feel good. We certainly do. And now with the mini bye, it's like a nice little refresher to kind of get us going for this last stretch of the season. But yeah, we're doing some cool things right now, and we know that. But in our division, it's not over till the very end.
What do you go home and do and celebrate
tonight?
Yeah, what do you
sleep?
You're going.
It's good as rest.
But yeah, I mean, that Minnesota game in Week 18 looms. Like we know that game's going to matter, and we got to win all these ones, hopefully leading up to it.
Yeah, obviously your performance on the field is incredible, but what you do off the field as well, especially for this community. Congratulations on your second nomination for Walter Payton Man of the Year. I know Whit told you about that in your guys' interview. What does that mean to you?
It's special. Ever since I got here, I've tried to ingrain myself in the community, and for me to be able to have a chance to give back in such a special place like this to my heart, it means a lot. It's a lot. It's very rewarding for me to be able to see the impact we're able to make, and obviously to help the kids.
What does it mean to you, Jared, on this defense? Talk about all the guys they've lost. More guys go down in the game today.
Yeah.
The way they've just continued to say, we don't care who's out there. There's a mentality and identity to who we are, and that's how we're going to go compete.
Yeah, I can't say enough about them right now, really. I mean, there's guys on our team that got here on Monday or Sunday, I guess, this week, and we're figuring things out. We're playing a lot through this game, and I think it's a credit to Aaron Glenn. He's doing a hell of a job, and obviously the players are doing a hell of a job. Our defense is stepping up when they need to, bend, don't break mentality, and today they made it happen.
Talk about your relationship with Jake Bates, because his journey is
It's a great
crazy.
relationship.
You gave him some love afterwards. I was sitting there like, oh my God, this is really cool, because he was working in a brick shop the year before, and he's now one of the best kickers in the National Football League, and he's freaking sealing games for you left and right.
He's a stud. He's a flat stud, and his heart rate never goes up. He's cool, calm, and collected all the time. I tell him all the time, like, man, hey, it's not always like this. It's not always you're going to kick game winners all the time. But he's doing a hell of a job for us right now, and I feel like anytime we cross the 50, we've got 3 in our pocket with him.
How much has it meant for you to have Ben Johnson again this year? I know he passed up some other opportunities to be here with you. Said he had unfinished business. We all know he's a great play caller, but that relationship that you guys share.
Yeah, it's just continued to grow so much, and I appreciate him tremendously for all the work we've done together, and how much he's believed in me from the very start till now, and our working relationship and the camaraderie we have. It means a ton to me, and I hope it can continue. You never know.
Talk about these running backs, though. This is Sonic and what is it called?
Knuckles.
Sonic and Knuckles.
Come on, Tony.
That combination, 111 yards combined today, 2 touchdowns, opening up the passing lanes for you. Talk about those guys.
Yeah, it's rare to have a combo like that. It really is, and I've never had 2 backs like that. They can kind of do it all. You can throw it to them. They can run between the tackles. They can run outside the tackles. They love watching each other succeed. They block and pass protection. They do it all. And it's a special, special combination to have them for us.
Last question for you, Jared. I sat down with Dan Campbell a couple weeks ago. He got emotional when I told him that you said he's the greatest leader you've ever had. What does he mean to you, and what does he mean to this team?
Yeah, a ton to me personally, certainly, and to our team, he's our rock. He's the center. He tells us how things are going to go throughout the week, and then come Sunday, he makes the calls. I mean, that call right there to go for it on 4th down takes some effing stones.
Big ones, Jared.
And he was going back and forth on the sideline, and then finally went, screw it, we're going. And we loved it. We went and got it, and we love him for those moments. Him believing in us like that means everything.
Embodied team. Congratulations on being 12-1. I know the job is not over. We appreciate you taking the time. Now go home and get some rest.
I will. You guys too.
Thank you, Jared.
Thank you, Jared.
I'm Carissa Thompson with Thursday Night Football. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to see interviews with your favorite players, the best stories from the NFL, and of course the crazy things we get into during TNF Nightcap all season long. And remember, you can hang out with us live during Thursday Night Football each week only on Prime.